those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of Real TV, its affiliates, or sponsors.
Every everything I thought I wanted, every everything that left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told. Love that frees reality. I'm learning who I am. Love that frees reality.
Good evening and welcome to our, I don't know what episode is this. What is our episode? Welcome to Love versus Reality. And today we have a special guest with us. And if you all watch the Monday evening show, A Man's Perspective, we have none other than Smitty himself. Give it up, give it up. We need a round of applause. Like, where is it? Welcome, Smitty. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for logging in on all the social medias. So, Smitty, how was your day?
Lord God, Father. My day was good, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just firstly say that. But it is fastly becoming a bit annoying sitting next to this young lady with her off the camera antics. She made me feel very small just now, and I'm still recovering.
You're still recovering.
I am still recovering.
From me. I just introduced you to the whole nation.
Yeah, but you hurt my feelings.
But what did I do? You tell me what I did.
Listen, I'm not that good talking my emotions out, which is what we do on my show.
On your show, right?
No, but on a real, she hurt my feelings just now, guys, and I just, just feeling it a little bit, but small thing. It's her show, and let's get into it.
I don't know what Will Smith you all any feelings for, but again, guys, if you all don't watch his show on a Monday, because we really don't, take in what a man's perspective is.
Oh!
But, y'all know, we should and give him a little listening. Because tonight, we will be getting a man's perspective on our...
Not perspective.
Well, excuse me for having a small little lisp. You see why we don't listen to them? Sheesh. Go right ahead, Smitty. Correct me, okay? Correct me. Tell the people what's the name of your show.
My show is called A Man's Perspective, giving rise to, look, she started to cough already, giving rise to a man having a safe space to talk out his feelings, as well as just dealing with everyday life and having a space to speak about it without a woman telling him anything. That's what my show is about. But we deal with all types of issues. Last night was paternity fraud. We have been getting some great reviews on the show, and we thank you for the support. But again, this is Ashley's show, and I'm just here to give a different perspective.
You're here to give a man's perspective.
Yes, a different. You see, I said a different perspective. I didn't say a man's. Just a different. You know what? A man's perspective. All right.
A man's perspective.
Yeah, a man's
Okay.
perspective.
All right. Fine.
What are we thinking today, Ashley? What are
So
we
our
talking about?
topic for today is saving yourself for marriage still a thing, or is it getting frustrating that people are beginning to settle?
My view on that has always been that it's not a problem to do what Uncle Steve said. My view on that was always been, hey, 90 days is nothing.
Yeah, but we're talking about somebody who haven't had anything. So let's bypass the 90 days, you know, the waiting on and all of that kind of thing. And we're talking about somebody who have no experience in anything. They're completely pure and they just getting frustrated in waiting to think, oh, well, there's the right person might come along, and then they go into the dating pool, and then the dating pool is all not working, and then they don't feel safe or feel right to give it up to anybody, or they decide, okay, let me keep myself for marriage, or you know, just in general.
I don't want to be too serious here, but at the end of the day, playing to our bad manners, a relationship is like a job. A relationship is like searching for a job.
Right.
Are you going to get frustrated to the point where you want to just give up? Just because you got a couple of interviews that didn't go in your favor? That don't make any sense. However,
Right.
it is still subjective to the person and how they grew up. If someone grew up in a very spiritual home, you'll have certain values that go along with the time frame. If you grew up in a home where you saw your mother dating multiple men, again, that would serve to help. Sorry, I'm using that word, to help
Right.
to narrate how you see life and how you determine how much time it is to give yourself or a man or a woman to be in your life in a sexual manner. It really kind of depends. But our society, as I said last night on my show, our society, unfortunately, is a culture based on I like you, I date you, and if I like you enough, I give it to you. That's how our society is. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth. That's how our society is.
So you think it actually is making some people frustrated?
I don't think it's making them frustrated. I think
Do you
our
think,
peers
okay, let me just say as a male. Let's just say you as a male, 40-year-old, still pure, still everything. How do you think you would feel about such situation where, all right, you probably dated one or two people, but you still tell yourself, I don't want to, like, I'm not feeling that person as yet to actually get you. But do you think it gets frustrating or it doesn't get frustrating reaching a certain age? Because remember, we have to deal with peer pressure coming up
Correct.
from however long as well.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So you're dealing with all of this peer pressure, whether your friends and they do whatever, that kind of thing, and then boom, you reach however old, and it's like, am I ever gonna get this thing done or what?
No, but the thing about it, it's different from men and women, and it's sooner.
Right,
women,
so now that's why you're the guy and you're giving
no,
us
but that's what I'm saying. For a man,
what is it? Your what?
a man's
Your
pussy.
what? Oh, okay, all right.
But you know, it is different for men and women, and the sooner that women understand that the quicker relationships could mend better.
Right.
Men, it is hardly likely you're going to find a 40-year-old virgin.
Hardly likely you're going to find a 40. You really think so in this day and age?
Of
You don't
course.
think there are 40-year-old virgins? Still?
No, I'm not saying they're not. I am saying that it's hardly likely that you're going to find a 40-year-old male virgin in our society. Unfortunately, and sorry I'm making it sound this way,
Right.
a lot of it is because of y'all. Where do you think you're going to find a 40-year-old man telling himself, nah, I secure in myself, I am going to do this, this is me, I'm standing in it.
Right.
The first thing that, okay, you dating somebody from your past. Let's not.
Yeah, go ahead,
You're
go
dating
ahead,
somebody
right.
from your past, and you hear he's a 40-year-old. The very first thing that coming out of all them out, what's wrong with you?
Something had to be
Yes.
wrong. You want to tell us something have to be wrong, ladies or men. So, okay, but then remember too, right? When you hear women keeping themselves,
Okay.
you know,
This
wait,
so-
no,
this dynamic
exactly.
so-
So that is how it is going to go, because you're saying women would say something wrong with the guy, right? But then when you hear a female being, you know, pure at a certain age, or, you know, she kept herself, she wants to, you know, take. then you're like, wait, boy, I admire she really keeps
Correct, correct. You're going to admire her. You're going to tell yourself,
Yes.
oh my goodness. Guys, we are live on Digicel on number 32, Green Dot 66A Link 25, and B Mobile on 110, Amplia as well on 116. If you guys are interested in looking at it on cable, we are also live on YouTube. Someone sent they said, Darky Empress says double standards will never end.
That is the thing, double standards
Some
will
people
never
wait and
end.
after marriage and saving yourself for marriage, they get divorced soon after. So I guess what Darky is saying is that it does not matter.
Right.
What matters is the conversation that you guys have and the decisions that you guys make and follow through with it, which makes sense. I think we are putting so much biblical posturing on dating, but we are not putting biblical posturing on living right.
Okay.
That's my view, unfortunately. I'm sorry. If you are living right, things just happen to just fall into place. That's what living right does for you. Just live right. But if you concentrate on, I want to get this thing up by, God, it's so long, this, that,
Yeah,
whatever the
but
case, you choose.
that is frustrating because that means the person is falling under pressure.
How?
Because I have my friends, I hear my friends saying, girl, that was so good, and girl this, and girl, and he do this, and girl, and he do that, and girl. You understand? So then that's where the peer pressure comes in.
Master control. We need to put, you guys were seeing the little names underneath. We need to put week underneath her name, please.
It's not me, I'm just saying.
Yeah? Put the word week underneath her name, because Ash is, and she represents the weak gender who cannot tell themselves.
No, because there are females who really do keep themselves.
Oh Lord, look, I'm saying it.
Very, very long. And then come and get messed up by men. Or the men don't deliver. And
Deliver?
yes, deliver.
Let me go into that.
Yeah, let's get in.
Do deliver in what? Tell me, man. Do deliver
In
in what?
all ways, Smitty.
No, don't do me that.
Don't
Don't do me that.
Shucks.
Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Because y'all know for a fact, every single female outside there know for a fact, matters.
No.
And if it did not, y'all, come on. Come now, man.
Please come now, man,
Or they
Smitty.
put me on this show for us to lie to the people.
Why do you think I am lying to the people? This is the reality of it at the end of the day.
Love versus reality.
Exactly, love versus reality. Because love would say, oh, I want to stay, I want to be, pure for however long, and I love myself. But then the reality is you're getting frustrated. You're going outside there. You say, all right, I'm going to give it up to a man because, I need to get rid of this thing again.
Why is it sounding like I'm the one talking on behalf of being, sane and in the moment and staying with one person? And it sounds as if you're defending literally promiscuity. It literally sounding like this.
I'm just saying that
oh my
things could send a woman to just pick until she pick, as we all know what it is. Okay?
Manure.
Exactly.
It seems like we're going to take a... We have a call? Okay.
Taking a break.
All right.
We'll take a break and come back, guys.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
I'm Smith. Have you ever wondered what a man is thinking? Have you ever wondered why a man does what he does? Well, join us on our new show called A Man's Perspective, right here on Real TV on Mondays 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., where we discuss just that. the points, the clues to get into a man's mind. Right here on Real TV, bringing reality to you.
Hello, I am Astrid Morillo, Mrs. Congeniality, a bilingual Venezuelan living in Trinidad. I invite you to join me for an exciting new program, La Voz Latina, where we will highlight the achievements, challenges, businesses, and culture of the Latin community in Trinidad and Tobago, including the food, music, talents, immigration experiences, and more. Join me every Saturday and Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. for conversations that celebrate our voices, our stories, and our community. Coming soon to Real TV.
When security matters most, choose Catch Security Services Limited. We are proudly approved by the Ministry of Homeland Security. We protect your home, business, community, and much more. Our services include professional baton and armed officers, specialized K-9 units, mobile patrols, secure cash pickups, secure transport, and pepper spray applications and supply coming soon. Don't wait. Secure your assets now. Contact Catch Security today. Call 622-6601, email info@cssl-tt.com, or visit our office at 30-32 Saddle Road, Maraval.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every evening I thought I wanted. Every evening it left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet. Reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told. Love that speaks real.
And welcome back, guys, to Love vs. Reality again. It's your girl Ash here alongside Smitty. For those who are asking for Shem in the chat, Shem was not well the last time and he's still unwell. So let's make sure and pray that he gets a speedy recovery. And we have Smitty for the moment.
Hey, Shem, big up. Shem, big up yourself. Big up yourself. I'm sorry, Shem, that Ash put you in the hospital with all this issue. That
Ain't nobody put nobody in the hospital, so shut up before I put you in the hospital.
Darky Empress, Darky Empress said that she's going to drive. She's enjoying the show, and we are really,
Very, very good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
we definitely appreciate it as well. Should you guys wait? That's our topic here tonight. Should you wait? And I am taking the perspective, the view that you should. 90 days is no problem to wait as far as I'm concerned. However, Miss Ash seems to think that with the particular situation and persons like this person, what about if you're waiting for a very long time? Things start to scratch and you just decide that you want to go and do certain things, basically.
Yeah, but okay, all right. Is it that some people would let's change the question around just a bit.
Okay.
Is it that some people would? Is it a choice that they're making to wait, or is it like out of fear?
I don't think it's
Right?
out of
And again,
fear.
as I said, this is somebody who have no experience at all that we're talking about it. This is not somebody who went in the dance and come out the dance and decide, I don't want to double dabble with, every and anybody. This is somebody who straight up decide, you know what, I just not gonna give up myself to any and anybody, and that's what I want to do. But then, of course, time is going by, years are passing, I'm not getting married, I'm not being able to, have a fix 2-3 year relationship that might actually lead into marriage. Like, you have so much things to look at as to why it is people are they choosing it because of that, or are they choosing it because they're afraid? Is it that they don't know their self-worth? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know.
744-7325,
Yeah,
744-7325.
call us and
All
let
your
us
answer,
know.
please answer us, because
Call us and let us know.
I do not understand why this is even a thing, because you're working right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but do OJT?
Yes, I have.
Big up OJT, yeah? Big up. Sponsorship. Simply put, relationships are just like that too. You get small, short-term to mid-term jobs to coach yourself, to prepare yourself for the job of your future. Simple. You get into, and I am sorry I'm putting it across this way, this is not what I mean. I'm just not getting the word. You get into situationships because every ship matters. It has a bow, it has whatever it's called in the back, you have a steering wheel, whatever the case is. Every ship matters. A rudder, I think that's what it's called. Every ship matters. You just have to figure out which one makes more sense. Is either getting on one that going to New York, you're getting on one that going to San Fernando, whatever the case may be. But you need to jump. If you don't jump when you're trying to get into a financial relationship with an institution, a person, whatever the case may be, if you don't take the leap, you're never going to be successful in terms of finances if you don't take the leap. It's the exact same thing with relationships. If you don't take the leap to find that person.
Yeah, but they're taking the leap though.
No, but
it's not as if they're not going out there and
no, but you said this particular
experience it.
person doesn't have.
No,
what if?
we're not talking about anybody in particular. We're just saying, right? People on a whole, women on a whole, right? Is it something that's empowering to them that they decide?
It is very much
that
empowering
they decide,
to you.
You know what? After I don't know, like after however old, I go in and let somebody pick the cherry. You just say, you know, and then
that is how y'all pick manure.
You see?
Roger, what do you mean you don't agree? Roger, that says that he does not agree. What don't you agree with, Roger, that? Call us at 744-7325 and let us know what it is you don't agree with, Roger, that. Because I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all are making this too much of an issue. Y'all are in control. Y'all are the ones, as in women, that is, are empowered. Y'all empowered.
Well, if they want to keep it to themselves until then. Right, so now I'm asking, is it frustrating? Is it becoming frustrating? You can't say that. You cannot say that because you don't think to yourself that it's even something empowering. So if the female,
I said it's empowering for you.
We have a call.
Hi.
Good evening, caller.
Good evening. This is Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Hi. So I I think it's about knowing yourself.
Right.
And knowing in the relationship itself I'm talking about, right? I had a cousin who was in an active relationship. Let me put it like that, right? And during this active relationship, they were together for a little while. They decided that they are going to stop that active relationship and wait until they were married. And they did that for a year.
Are they still married?
They didn't even get married. But it wasn't because of that. It was because it wasn't like nobody horned anybody or anything like that. It was a personality something.
Wow.
Yeah. But they were together for a while, like I said, having an active relationship. They were spiritual and everything, and they said, you know what, we're going to wait. Because they were on the track to get married. And this is why I said they knew themselves in the relationship. This is what we want.
Right.
So they were going to wait, and they were waiting for over a year, and then the relationship ended up ending.
Trish?
Yes.
Trish? When we
Yes.
say active,
What do we
how
mean?
active
Yeah.
because if they, because so you're kind of making it sound as if it's supporting this one's position.
Yeah, because then it goes on
after-
both sides.
No, I'm just telling you this is what was happening.
But
So
how,
just telling
you
how
this.
active were they before?
They were active.
Were they active?
Active, yes.
And then
Oh.
stopped for the year.
And then stopped for a year.
And then got married.
my thing-
Pause, wait.
No, they had stopped until they got married.
Oh, so how long was it before they got married?
They didn't,
They've been
right?
together, I think, like
But, yeah.
over 3 years, I think.
My argument.
So they were
my argument,
active, then stopped.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
For a
Lord.
year.
So my argument wins.
Okay.
So my
For a
argument,
year.
My
Wow.
argument
And then
wins. You see
he.
And then they
he's-
just never got married.
Yeah, like I said, it was a
broke up and-
personality thing. It was a personality thing where he said some stuff off his head that she was like, oh no, this seems like this is going to go down a road of violence and I'm not going down that road, and
Well,
ended
did
the
she
relationship.
figured it out early before she said I do. But she got
So-
this.
But
my
again,
face
the
nuts.
reason why they stopped is because they were in the relationship and they were at a point where they knew each other, they agreed, so they knew each other. So that's what I'm
Right.
saying. You have to know
You
what
had to
you
know
want.
yeah.
You have to know what you want, and this is what they both wanted.
Wow.
So you see,
So
in this case, sex did what? Sex confuffled the whole
The
thing.
whole beginning.
The whole beginning because
The
they
whole
was
beginning
because
and
they
the
was
drama.
confused, and as soon as they
As
stopped,
soon as they stopped,
it
they
was
What
not
happened?
soon
I can
as
see
though. It was
clear.
a year after.
say it again.
It was a year after. It wasn't as soon as they stopped.
Wow.
But
It was a year
they
into.
stopped. They stopped doing the thing that got them together. They stopped doing the thing together that made them connect.
Yeah.
In every relationship, oh God, again, I'm feeling it. In
Take it
every
out. Take it
Okay,
out.
bye.
Don't feel
Okay,
it.
bye. But that was my
Social
2 cents.
contribution
Sorry.
in every relationship.
You'll
You
have
have
to
to-
excuse me.
you have
okay,
to
I'm not on
find-
top tier today. Go ahead.
She missing Shem.
Yes, I am.
In every relationship, ladies and gentlemen, you have something that the both parties realize. You ever heard about women starting to look like their partner, men starting to act like their partner? In every relationship, a relationship shares a commonality, a common bond. That bond seemed to be, for that particular person that Trish was talking about, sexual relations or activeness.
Right.
Unfortunately, once you take that out without building subsequent bonds around, it's like subsets for people who did maths. You
Right.
have one. If you get another ring that intersects that one, and you have another ring that intersects that one, if you take out something from the middle ring, you still have other rings that intersect each other. You still have commonalities. And that's what you... Why are you putting...
Could you continue speaking? Oh my gosh. Continue to speak.
She putting the phone on me.
He is not minding his business. Keep your train of thought. Can continue. Focus.
The point is that, as a matter of fact, let me get to that. Yes.
Listen, big
All
up
your
all
women-
the people
all your
on
women
my
don't like
YouTube
to
live
focus.
here, okay?
All your women don't like to focus, and
As
that's
I
the problem.
said, thank you guys for logging in.
All your
Like
women-
it
their
up, share
bond
it
became
up.
serving
Miami, good evening, my dear.
Look, Zetepu said their bond
And we
became
have,
serving Christ.
You see that? Take that outside.
Oh my
Miami, I don't know if you end up hearing the topic, but the topic tonight is waiting still a thing? Or is it frustrating people and making them settle, for
Whatever, for manure.
yeah, for anything, right? We have Shem on the live.
Big up,
Yeah.
Shem. That's what we're talking about, brother.
Yes, Shem. As you're not here today, you're looking pretty. You see why I miss my Shem? Sheesh. Okay. Going on a break. I just need you all to like up the live and share it up, okay? So we'll come back shortly.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Macon Construction Company Limited. Save big whilst building stronger. We build with our Macon innovative building systems, which provides high wind speed, earthquake, sea blast and fire resistance. Is thermally and acoustically insulated. Provides improved construction timelines and cost savings. We provide construction services from design to finish and everything in between. Macon Construction Company Limited. Building green today with tomorrow's technology. Contact or visit us today.
In every moment of silence, there is His presence. In every act of kindness, there is His teaching. Sai Darshan, a devotional journey into the life and wisdom of Sri Satya Sai Baba. Discover stories of faith, lessons of compassion, and the light of divine inspiration, guiding us towards peace, service, and inner joy. We invite you to join us every Sunday at 5 p.m. for Sai Darshan, where hearts awaken and souls find their way home, right here on Real TV. Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more. With expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions.
I want more
So whether
people.
you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you.
Testing.
Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats.
No,
on
you don't
Real
have a better.
TV.
You know what? I'll leave this for Anya. You don't have a better. That's why you only
You're viewing
coughing.
Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every everything I thought I wanted, everything you left behind. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide, and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told. Love that frees reality. I'm learning who I am. Love that frees reality. I'm learning everything I thought I.
And welcome back, guys, to Love versus Reality. I have Smitty here with me once again, the man from A Man's What? A Man's What it is again, Smitty?
I don't want to talk.
Oh,
to
you
her.
don't want to talk to me now. You don't want to talk to me now, y'all. A man's perspective on a Monday, and we are getting his perspective here tonight on our topic, which is saving yourself for marriage still a thing, or is it getting frustrating that you start to just settle for whatever comes your way, or you decide to just pick and choose according to Smitty manual?
That's what I was now about to say it. Are y'all telling what y'all are basically arguing?
But there's
is
a
that
lot of people battling with this though, like these decisions. No. Because, all right, we're not going to go religion based, but they're battling it because of that. They're battling it because of peer pressure. They're battling it because the dating pool isn't really the main thing right now, right? So, I mean, it's reality right now. And I would say it's more women than it is men. I don't know. I do not have these statistics, so I cannot say for sure. However, you would hear more women saying they want to keep themselves. But then, within wanting to keep yourself, whether it's for religion, standards, trauma, whatever you may think it is, and then boom, you reach a certain age and you say, wait boy, I wait so long and then nothing?
Do you agree that women are the ones that dictate sexual relations in any type of relationship?
Yes, we get all of that. We understand all of that.
No,
yeah.
but you agree on that?
Yeah.
Then if you agree on that, then y'all are picking manure.
Okay, but apart from picking anything,
then it's not frustration.
We're not picking, so what is it?
It's y'all are picking manure. Y'all are frustrating your own self by picking manure. Y'all do not know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So let me just say, right? They ain't pick nothing.
She tapping the table. And
yeah,
kind of
because
like ooh,
boy,
no.
tata like that. But anyway, right? Let me just say.
All right.
It's not about picking anything, right? You keep yourself a certain while, then you now decide, okay, I want to get into the dating pool, right?
Okay.
You don't have the list that most women will have, you know, 6 this and that, and you know, they check off and everything like that, right? You don't have that, right? You are just going in the dating pool because, hey, you wanna see what the dating pool has.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
And you go into the dating pool and then you be with somebody and then this person...
Non-sexual.
Yeah, it's a non-sexual thing because,
right.
again, you are pure. You don't know anything.
Right.
Right? You don't know anything.
Right.
And you date 2, 3, 4 people. They just don't cut it for you.
Okay.
Right? And again, they're getting older. You past 20, you past 25, you past 30.
Okay.
You're shooting up, and then it's like, what should I do now?
Because you are picking manure, you need to, you see, unfortunately, because you don't want to accept the fact that most women, if not all, constantly pick manure, y'all don't understand that it's not that you're lowering your standards, you have to reinvent your standards. Most women take standards from social media and other women that have developed something in the Western world that we accept. 6 this, 6 that, like if you all are some mythical, gothical kind of being, 666. Everything is, it had to be 6 feet, 6 something. You see, she starts to laugh. You all need to augment your standards so that it doesn't become this dating pool of cesspit that you all seem to think is outside there. That's not the case. There are good men that are willing to wait. But if your attitude matches the type of men that you're looking at, which is basically manure, what man is going to want to be around you? Case in point.
All right, technically you're saying,
with attitude.
All right, so you're saying the type of men that women choose would keep them single.
Basically.
Okay.
Because that has nothing, there's no bearing on the men there at all. Because you just said they are the ones, they're going out, they're doing the OJT, they're checking out different types of men and whatever. She's still doing it, tapping thing like I'm talking shopness. You're going out and trying and checking and whatever the case is, and you realize that they're working.
Oh, we have a call?
We have a call? Okay, great.
Yeah. Good evening, Miss Ash. Good evening.
Hey, Miami. I was looking for you to back on me in the chat, but you called to back on me now. Yes, my dear. Good evening.
Good evening to Mr. Hashem. Hope you feel good, and everyone here, Mr. Smithy. Yeah, so how much emphasis we put in on sex? We speaking like...
Go ahead.
We speaking like sex build a relationship.
Uh-huh.
A relationship, though, you could have sex or don't have sex. A relationship would not work because of sex.
Right.
We live in a society. Everything is so normalized now. So certain things you see now don't be surprising to no one like back in the 70s, the 80s.
That's correct.
Right.
Now the reason why most relationships don't work is not because of sex and not because you're keeping yourself. Yeah, a lower body count is better for the individual as a woman because there'll be less baggage.
Right.
But society now, women are becoming leaders. Most women are in higher position in jobs. Most ladies are in charge of men.
Right.
But what women have to learn to do now is separate professional life to personal life.
Right.
No, not every time a woman who is a boss in a business or whatever, working for a company, goes on a date and think she is in control.
Right.
Let's face reality. A man is a role in a relationship is a leader, a provider, somebody who gives security. So women cannot put that on themselves because a woman is not a male. Because if somebody break in a house, a woman ain't going downstairs with a baseball bat or something for introduction.
Exactly.
The man is going to do that.
Exactly.
So to me, sex don't really have much to play in it. A woman had to know where is a man's role. You see, when a woman and function, exactly, Mr. Smithy. You see, when a woman works for a high salary and she's in charge,
right,
she becomes a little bit masculine.
She don't know how to talk to man. Say the same thing. She don't know how to talk to man. Sorry, I don't mean to. She don't know how to talk to man.
So yeah, for real, and because that is in her professional aspect of her job. But when you come to dealing with a man, looking for a relationship, looking to become a fiancé, looking to be married, you have to be submissive, and you have to you have to be able to decipher. Listen, only one man. Go ahead, Mr. Smithy.
Let's not say have to, because as Ash is saying, they get frustrated. Things start to scratch and they get frustrated, but they're getting frustrated because of their own volition. It has nothing to do, and this is what I was trying to get to. And you brought a very big point into the play. The fact of the matter is, common entrance, CXC, the vast majority of young women, young girls, outdo men. Unfortunately, but that is facts. They outdo men. And then when they enter into the work field, they more than likely outdo men. So they start to get a particular type of air about them. And then that airness transposes into the work environment and the relationship, because they're already giving orders to men a particular way. And when they start talking to their significant other, friend, whatever the case is, they don't know how to talk to them. They don't know how to mesh. They don't know how to do what men do every day, which is to take their burdens and leave it by the front door and come and smile. How are you, darling? And they don't know how to do it. We men do those things. We throw our burdens behind our back and enter the home to give a loving kiss and all. And you know what, guys?
Go ahead, Miami, because Smithy like he tried to take over your whole call.
Right, so before I leave, so all women have to decipher, knowing that the man is a role is of a provider, a leader, and sometimes you have to put the ego aside and say to yourself, well, listen, let me go back to the traditional way when I come to a relationship, and let me keep my professional life as my boss stroke. All right, guys, look on this now.
All right, Miami. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to take a break and come back.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
I am Avinash Singh, former Minister in the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries. I will be hosting the next Harvest, a forward-looking agricultural TV series exploring innovation, resilience, and opportunity across the Caribbean farming landscape. Join me right here on Real TV every Wednesday at 9 a.m. with repeats. See you soon.
Welcome to the Power Play, the most exciting period in sport. Join us every Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. as we bring to you all things sport. We break down football, cricket, basketball, all the latest sports in the Caribbean and of course across the world. Right here on Real TV, your station for local sport. Real to the heart, local to the core.
I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, inviting you to join me for the rebirth of Apne Sitare, Our Stars, a vibrant and spectacular show celebrating the incredible local talents of the sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago. Experience the beauty of our culture through singing, dancing, and musical performances as we keep the arts alive and shining bright. Tune in right here on Real TV every Sunday from 1 p.m. for Apne Sitare, Our Stars. See you there. You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every everything I thought I wanted, everything I left behind. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our story.
And welcome back, y'all, to Love versus Reality once again. Our topic is our topic is saving yourself. Is saving yourself still a thing, or is it becoming frustrating and people are settling? For those who did not hear the topic from before, Smitty believes if you pick a certain type, you will remain single for the rest of your life. I don't believe that one bit. I really just don't. I think a lot of things could lead to someone actually wanting to be celibate, stay celibate, and just not get themselves into a relationship like that. And when they do get themselves into it, they could possibly feel disappointed because they've waited so long. They think to themselves that, oh, I chose the right one, but really didn't choose the right one, especially after waiting so long. But I guess if you have a type, according to Smitty, then your type is manual.
Correct. No, don't get twisted. At the end of the day, if it is that you see, I forgot my point. You know, when you have that particular type of person that you want, you all tend to call it standards. Okay. But it's not just about that, it's who you vibe with. And if it is that you're not vibing with someone, sometimes, I'm not saying all, but sometimes you have to look within. Let me give you a stupid example. I was speaking to a brethren of mine just last night. Yes, I'm going off our topic a little bit, but I told him that sometimes, as men, what we could do to show a woman what we want, for example, in terms of submission, we can actually show them what we want by submitting ourselves. It's the exact same thing when it comes to choosing a woman. Men, what we can do to help out the women is to understand via conversation what it is that they're looking for without them having to tell us, because they will feel as if we're just doing it because they tell me. You can find out what it is that they're looking for in terms of actions, their love language, all those type of things. and then start to reciprocate it in action form so that the woman is better equipped to make a choice that is better conducive for a relationship on their part. We could do so to help them out as well. I'm not saying no. But because our society is so, what is the word? Matriarchal. That is the word. Because our society is so matriarchal in nature and nobody wants to be able to just say something, men don't want to say nothing because as soon as they say something, these people start having problems with what you're saying. I'm surprised that she's actually staying quiet right now. That's what happens. You constrict the men from teaching. Look, you constrict the men from actually teaching you how to love them properly. And if you don't know, and you don't want to ask, and you're asking the blind person who's trying to lead you, who blind too, you're not going to be able to pick fertilizer. You're going to pick the manure. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I feel I should get paid for this. Give you all advice.
Yeah, no. We do not. We do not.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We do
because
not.
I'm giving you all. Varun says waiting is just having high hopes, but it doesn't always go your way at the end. And I totally agree with Varun. What you laughing at now?
I'm laughing at my chat here.
Okay, well, what they saying?
They say you're looking violent. Okay.
So, perfect example. Guys, perfect example. You see that? Did you hear that? So because a fella is burly, because a fella have a little, he looks a particular way. So I look violent. That's why you are probably single. Mm-hmm.
You is a man. So why? He's
probably single. He probably has effeminate traits.
The man don't need to be single for that. Okay? The man do not need to be single for that. Y'all call us in and let us know if it was something of your choice that you decided to stay pure, or you decided to be like, yo, forget this, I'm gonna give it up. It is what it is. Okay?
Promiscuity.
We didn't ask for a karaoke session here, okay? Ease me up with that.
You could say what you want. It sounds as if you're talking on behalf of being promiscuous.
It doesn't matter whether I am or whether I am not, okay? It really does not. It does not matter, okay? So if you all had any experience, or if you are still waiting, if you think to yourself, yo, I am waiting for that person, I still want to experience this amazing feeling that they say happens when you now get married. Or is it that you're just like, yo, this loneliness, this peer pressure, like I like to get in, I like to know what this is about. You understand?
Why is it that women don't? I understand that men don't support men. I understand that. You all have made it so in a particular way that it's not desirable for men to support men. But why is it that women and all their glory of groups that you all have, woman empowering this, woman empowering, why don't you all get together and have a constructive conversation with lists that actually mean something? Okay, ladies, we are no longer going to be wearing thongs when you go onto the beach. We are no longer going to be doing X. We are no longer going to be dancing on top of our heads because we are looking for good Christ-filled men so that we no longer pick money. Why don't you all do those things?
There are groups of women who would come together and would say, okay, they would support the person's decision. So if I say, okay, well, I don't want to be active with anybody until I marry or whatever the case is, I have girlfriends who would support me. I think we have a call.
Caller?
Hello? Yeah, then again, Mr. Smithy and Mr. Ashagin are going to be quick. Mr. Smithy.
Yes, sir.
Let me be real. There's a lot of weak men out there who cannot lead. There's a lot of weak men in society.
I agree to that.
So we can't always be blaming the women. It are some men who cannot be men. Look on listening.
Wait, before you go. You still there?
He probably gone. Go
Okay.
ahead and answer him. Or
No, it's not.
ask him.
It's not.
He's on the live, so he would
So
he would dive.
do you not agree? Who's that? Mr. Miami.
Mr. Miami.
Mr. Miami, do you not agree that our society is predominantly matriarchal in nature? Do you agree that the vast majority of decisions, when it comes to your home, marriage or not, is made by women who somehow feel so empowered that men's voice, especially in terms of when the bedroom activities happens, how it happens, and those type of things, don't you agree that they are the ones who are making the decisions in all of these things? Unfortunately, look, sorry I'm bringing it up. I'm sorry, because it's not my show, but I'm going to bring it up. The Single Fathers Association made a very big press conference the other day that was damning. And it basically said, for lack of a better terminology, basically, out of a small group, 1 in every 3 men are the fathers of the children that the women and them accusing them of. 1 in every 3. Not 1 in every 20. 1 in every 3. In the small sample size that is. Unfortunately, men are getting better and doing the work. But our women still call us dogs. The minute we open our mouth, look, somebody just say, he looking violent. Me. Because I'm giving a woman back opposition from the weirdest position that I've ever heard a woman have. But I'm still giving her opposition. We need to be real and start a talk. Men as well as women. Have these types of conversations to really understand that, unfortunately, all opposition doesn't always have to be the right one, but we can agree to disagree and move forward. But specifically to this particular topic, our men have listened to our women for a very long time, and waiting has no bearing, as Mr. Miami says, on relationships anymore. Y'all are the ones that are putting a lot more emphasis on sexual relations than men. And that's, unfortunately, that's...
Yeah, but then, okay, so why is it that men, they themselves are not doing the same thing? Because for me personally, right? No, for me personally, I don't want somebody who has had 10 partners and just going, let me just say, right? So I would prefer somebody who is, like, I wouldn't say inexperienced, but at the same time not Audi. That Audi person.
So
right? So just as how you all would want the female to be alright, she don't have too much on the books or whatever the case is.
Right.
I would prefer a man to be bougie in that area, let me just say.
So
right?
you would prefer...
What I'm saying is, why men aren't doing the same thing women are doing, right? Yes, women is the ones who does initiate whatever the case is. But bypass all of that, if a woman initiated and the man still don't want to go through, the man still not going through at the end of the day. Right? Unless he brilliant guy, nothing, no way, and he decide, you know what, yo, I taking this because sis giving it
Let
up,
me interject
right?
real quick.
Don't interject, I'll let you talk for 50 minutes just now. Right? So my thing is, why can it be, because I am asking the questions for both men and women, not just women alone, because men could have it where they are bougie with their stuff as well, right? Be bougie with yourself. Save yourself for the woman that you want to save yourself for. Why men not doing that? And they just taking it like, yeah, all right, shorty, thanks. Go ahead, now you can speak.
Oh, I can speak now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so just so that people understand what you just saw, that was a woman somewhat being abusive.
No, that was me being in control, like the topic that we had the last time. Go ahead, Smitty, or do you want us to take this break and come back? Do you want us to take this break and come back? Yes, we will take this break and come back.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
The Ambassador's Daughter, weekdays at 5 p.m., only on Real TV.
Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
Planning a concert, conference, wedding, or cultural celebration? Let Real TV broadcast your event to the world. From live streaming and on-air coverage to global reach across TV and online platforms, we make sure your big moments are seen and heard everywhere. We offer professional production, worldwide exposure, and an unforgettable impact. Don't just host your event. Let us share it with the world. Contact Real TV today, where your story becomes everyone's experience.
Call us today at 2926470 or WhatsApp us at 3847142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every everything I thought I wanted, everything that left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told. Love that reads reality, I'm learning.
And now we have Smitty answering us you all from before we went to break.
You want to tell me about my tapping? My tapping is my tapping. Excuse
again,
me, wait,
pause,
hold on.
Pause.
Just now.
Call us in, y'all, and let us know. I say pause. You see your man don't listen?
No.
Call us in and let us know if you all, why or do you all
think. You see the abuse that men have to take? All right. So, great.
Pause.
Great.
Call us in, y'all, and let us know if you all have any experience, you know, with a little bushy guy or bushy girl.
Just now, not people. Just now.
Bushy guy or girl, okay, when coming to being active, all right? Call us in and let us know. I was now going on now, you know the number.
7325 744 7325. Is she sure or no? 744 7325. Call us now. So I'm going to answer.
All right, now go ahead now. Just can't get these men on them 2 seconds.
You're like a period, Oh
God. Good grief.
You're like a period.
All right. Go ahead. Answer the question.
Right. So one thing I want to show you first and foremost before I answer the question. Y'all realize I showed her what I wanted from her and stayed quiet. Our men could do that. We could do it. But you see what she did? She did not listen. That's one. So excuse me, this is no. Wait. Right. Second of all, she asked me a question. Why it is that men are not bougie with wheating? Now, first and foremost, I said this on my show, I'll say it again. When a woman wants to do what she wants with her body when she gets pregnant, what do they say? My body, my choice. Having said that, as a man, my body, my choice. So I decide who I give my thing to if I want, because I decide what I want to do with my body. Men are now taking back their empowerment. We are going to do what we want with our body. If you want to call us dogs, that's fine. But we are going to do what we want with our body. Having said that as well, here's the next point. Men if we were to be bougie with it, we're bougie, right? The very first question a woman says, hey, let's Netflix and chill now. And the man say, nah, I ain't really feeling to do that. You know, I mean, we could just, you know, hang out. We don't have to Netflix and whatever the other word is. What is the first thing that comes out of your mouth? Mamti, you suffer. Mamti, you wear panties. Mamti. See?
No, I wasn't shaking my feet.
You see? Master control. You see? Unfortunately, guys, double standards rule in the matriarchal.
Again, so the caller before was saying you need to know what it is. Yes, I did.
Did she just
so
cut
she was
me?
saying from
I
before.
can't wait until she comes on my show. She just cut me. You see what I'm telling you? But this is what we as men have to deal with when it comes to women. And you know what we do? No, I'm not done. And you know what we do? We say, no problem, for peace sake. You know why? Because happy wife makes a happy life. I done.
You know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice. So yeah, so that kind of didn't answer my question, eh? But as the caller from before had said, you have to know the relationship that you're in, right? And know the person that you're with. So if I am a Netflix and chill type of girl, and I just want a Netflix and chill, because I guess we would have had a conversation where you being bougie with your thing and I, you know.
You're making it sound bad now that he's being bougie. You just asked the question.
No, and I don't mind it being like bad because I want you to be bougie with it.
No, you don't.
You can't tell me what I want and from what I don't want.
Y'all say y'all want X and then y'all do Y. It's not mathematics. What is this?
You see? Man don't let you talk.
How man y'all don't allow us to talk. That's why we have forums for men now.
All you realize me talking for a whole hour and
because we have plenty
2
things
hours,
to
I don't even
we have
know,
plenty
but
things
he,
to say and
up
he does
to
not
now,
rooms.
I can't even finish my question. I want to ask him a question. He ain't even answer my question. I don't know where
don't
he
even
going.
do that. Hey, put the posters back on. Unfortunately, this young lady is asking incorrect questions, and when she gets answers that do answer her question, it doesn't suffice for her. You see, when it doesn't suffice, it's bad. When
so
it
you
does,
telling me I asked why it is men are bushy. You want to tell me that women don't want it bushy when I just tell you I prefer me, she, her, Miss Ash, whatever you want to call me, prefer a guy who is being bougie
with everybody else. As soon as the bouginess comes to your door,
No.
you don't. Of course.
No.
Tell me that you have never looked at a guy who was being bougie or just didn't want to do something at a particular time, and you watch him like, until you suffer, or some negative
if we
connotation.
talking about me here, me again, she, her, I.
She man.
Yeah, I got you know. Prefer. We have a call. Good evening, caller.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, my dear. What's
Good
the name
evening,
and where
Miss.
you calling from?
This is Redo from Central.
Oh, Redo. Good evening.
Good evening to everybody in the house.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Good evening, Smithy. Pleasure to meet you this evening, man. Nice having you here.
I appreciate it.
Loving the perspective of the men and the voice of the men in the room tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Ash, for giving me that moment to say that.
You're welcome.
All right. So back on the topic. So I think I've heard a lot of stories over the years. I've even heard of people who waited up to 3 years in the relationship before they got sexually active, who waited until they get married, and then on the honeymoon still have to wait because, you know, the sexual encounters and activities what's being taught to maybe either the female or to them, it became so taboo.
Right.
So that is one part. And then it have the other part where most of these rom-com videos or romantic videos show you that, the first encounter has been mind-blowing and so fantastic and fireworks and stuff like that. So the women are never taught to accept disappointment too. You know?
Wow.
So, no. I would say that because if you're saying you want an inexperienced man, Miss Ash,
I never said
you just said that. You just said as minimal as possible the notches in his belters.
I said
better.
be bougie with it.
That's the same thing. That's
no,
what
that
men
is
say.
not this. Yeah, clearly, you don't hear at
Right?
all.
No, we
Go
hear.
ahead, Redo, go ahead.
Oh my God.
So learning to accept disappointment, meaning you have to grow with the person, you have to learn the person and stuff like that. Talking is one part. But as Smithy said earlier, OJT with the person. You're literally on OJT with the person, and you cannot put a time on when that fireworks would come.
All right, so Redo, let me ask you this, right?
Mhm.
For somebody, let me just say somebody who's experienced,
Yes.
right? And the female, she's a virgin and everything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes with somebody who is quote unquote experienced and still experience failure. What's up with that?
How would she know it's failure? how would she know what is that?
Because 1 minute is failure, 2 minutes is failure.
She still would not know. She still would not know that is failure.
Wait, so you're telling me the girl can't read, the girl can't hear stories, like, I mean, come on. Everybody under the sun know 1 minute and 2 minutes is fail. Everybody, you don't need, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out.
Really?
Right? So
Most of the movies, the sex scene is be a minute. So how do you know more than a minute is?
There's love versus reality. So the reality is, right? 1 minute and 2 minutes is failure. So
Okay.
tell us, right?
Uh-huh.
How
Well,
does,
that going back to the waiting thing. So if you say you're waiting,
right?
and the person that you meet after 10 years or 5 years, you actually decide to hand them this lovely gift of inexperience and reading books and no self-experimenting or anything like that. You're handing this person a gift of novelty, no experience, everything like that, right? And then this big disappointment comes. How soon after or how long after you think that person going to wait again to reclaim that gift or to reclaim that opportunity that was lost?
What's the name again, sir?
Redo.
Redo. Look for Jiggles Entertainment.
Redo, don't
Add
look for
me
nothing.
As a friend, you, sir, need to come on my show. That was eloquently said, perfectly done, and I'm anticipating a response.
Yeah, Redo. So the 10 years that you're saying, the person waiting and
Yes.
whatnot, right? The person they decided, okay, they don't want to be okay. So let me rephrase it just a bit, right?
This could go for either male or female, eh?
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Either male or female. It's across the board, right? Male or female, the person, as I say, they're pure and everything like that. And well, you heard the topic for tonight, right? Is it still a thing, or is it that they're getting frustrated
It's still
and
a thing.
starting to settle for anything, right? So the fact that they just say, all right, they're probably getting frustrated because of peer pressure, or because they realize, okay, yeah, we're getting older, and it's just, I need to get this thing over with. All right? What, and then, okay, right. So then now, it's
That
not.
could be a
it's-
worst case
wait,
scenario
and
too,
then it's
Mr.
not, it's not
Ash.
10 years. Let me just say it's a few months. And they start talking to each other, and again, male or female, and they just say, all right, I go in and let he pick my cherry, or let she, pick my cherry, or whatever did I say for the men, I don't know. But, right? And then it happened to be failure on both ends.
if it happened to be failure in that instance, as you said, right? We counting this as a worst case scenario.
Right. So it happened.
Right.
It happened okay the first time because again, both persons are novice, as you said, right?
Right.
And then all right, we're going back a second time because now we want to experience everything in full glory.
Right.
Right.
That goes back to, as I was saying, having the pre-knowledge of you have to put failure in the mix, you have to put disappointment in the mix, you have to put all these things in the mix and know that when you make this choice, it's not fireworks every day.
Thank you.
Because if you're keeping this for 10 years or 20 years or whatever, you are doing your research.
So technically they should go back and try again. Okay.
But if you choose this one person to give it to after so long, why not give that person the opportunity?
Remember I said it wasn't long. It was a few months or so. But right now I'll have to cut you off and take a break and come back.
All right, have a good night.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Hello, I am Astrid Morillo, Mrs. Congeniality, a bilingual Venezuelan living in Trinidad. I invite you to join me for an exciting new program, La Voz Latina, where we will highlight the achievements, challenges, businesses, and culture of the Latin community in Trinidad and Tobago, including the food, music, talents, immigration experiences, and more. Join me every Saturday and Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. for conversations that celebrate our voices, our stories, and our community. Coming soon to Real TV.
When security matters most, choose Catch Security Services Limited. We are proudly approved by the Ministry of Homeland Security. We protect your home, business, community, and much more. Our services include professional baton and armed officers, specialized K-9 units, mobile patrols, secure cash pickups, secure transport, and pepper spray applications and supply coming soon. Don't wait. Secure your assets now. Contact Catch Security today. Call 622-6601, email info@cssl-tt.com, or visit our office at 30-32, Saddle Road, Maraval.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Everything I thought I wanted, everything you left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide, and the truth.
It is your show.
Welcome back. Oh yeah, this man ain't giving me an ease up at all. On and off camera, this man ain't giving me an ease up. He not giving me an ease up. No way, no how. Okay? My goodness.
You know she like it, huh?
I don't know why Smitty keeps trying to tell me what I like from what I don't like. But this is his first show. And based on Miami and Shem, they will tell you that Ash could frustrate, what does it say, boy? Oh gosh, I can't even remember.
You can frustrate a fly?
No, they said something in the chat about, I can just frustrate your whole soul. Study that, okay? Shucks.
Hey, I am not saying no at all. You appear to be a very frustrating woman.
I am.
No.
I am when I'm ready, okay?
No, not when you're ready.
No.
But that
you
is-
see, he keeps
this-
trying to tell me about myself. Me,
It is
the
clear.
woman who knows
It is,
about
it
herself.
is
It
clear.
is not clear.
It is
not
clear.
clear.
The
It is
men,
not clear.
the men who were on my live at that point in time was clear. They were seeing it. You have anger issues, and you represent the women of today.
Again, you're all welcome back to Love versus Reality.
You're welcome back, guys.
Call us and let us know.
744-7325, 744-7325. I believe there's another number that
And
can be
let
called.
us know if you all experience any type of behavior.
Hey,
Example A.
On a quick note, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this month is Men's Mental Health Month, if I'm not mistaken.
International Men's Day is tomorrow. Please God, I think it's the 19th.
Okay, but
Yes.
this month I think is Mental Health Month as well. Men's Mental Health
I'm
Month.
not too sure about the whole month, but
Yeah,
I
I
do
think
know that
so.
tomorrow is
I think so.
International Men's Day. At least I think so.
Well, if it is,
Correct
well,
me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it is.
if it
So,
is, big up to-
happy International Men's
yes,
Day.
we need to,
all men.
yeah.
Smitty
correct.
insists that we big all you up.
You see what I'm saying, guys? She keeps giving us examples of what our women are like outside there, and when it transposes,
We have a call.
Wow.
Good. I like this caller. Good evening, caller. It just shuts Smitty up.
Yeah, good night again, Miss Ash. Good night
Oh,
again,
thank
Miss
you,
Vicky.
Miami.
Wow.
Shut up, Smitty.
Right. So the first time could never be good. Because
Nah,
when you're going
don't
to
say
pop
that, man.
somebody
Don't say
cherry,
that. Don't say that.
the first time you're going to pop somebody cherry, you have to take your time. Many times you have to stop. Right? So people know this, right? But what I'm trying to say, if a man, it has certain men outside here doing it for years and still don't know how to do it.
Correct.
But how much men will take themselves and go to the gym and work out? How much men in a job for 10 years and don't elevate themselves?
Correct.
Right? And then no, you see, the thing is, yes, women have a lot to play in this life about certain issues men deal with, but men have to take responsibility on themselves.
True.
If a woman break my heart, right, what do you think I'm going to move and cry? No, I'm going to pick up myself, go to the gym, work on myself. I'm going to take a year, go back to a school, elevate myself, get my money
Get
up,
yourself back
make
up
myself
in a gear. Mm-hmm.
in a different level than how I was. And this is what men have to do. Men always have to level up. We don't have time to sit down and complain and say, oh, this woman do me this. You see, the first thing my mother always tell me, son, never try to win an argument with a woman. Never put yourself in that level to overpower her.
Mr. Miami, Mr. Miami, I want to.
And you see,
hold on, just no,
Miami
hold on. Let's serious here. Mr. Miami, let me talk a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Right. Who gave you that advice?
My mom.
Excellent. Was your father around?
My father, but he died when I was younger.
Okay. My condolences. But,
Yeah.
however, your mother gave you that advice. Though your mother may have given you that advice to help you to function in a matriarchal society, your mother gave you skewed advice because she came from a maternal or a feminine background to tell you how to survive. That is not functioning.
No, but
Go ahead.
But my uncle always told me to, because both of them always say, because I really grew up to.
Exactly,
that
Mr.
when a man try to fight with a woman and overtalk a woman, you become feminine yourself also.
Exactly,
Men don't do that.
Mr. Miami. That's what I'm trying to get to the people outside there and to yourself. We have to move away from that narrative and give men the availability to talk, not just on behalf of women, not just on behalf of women, but give men back some sort of authority to speak, and to speak with some sort of presence to let a woman know, this is how I feel respectfully, This is how I feel. This is why I don't like this, or this is why I don't like that, without a woman saying that it is feminine, or because most of our young men, most of our men came from a single parent family background, which is only the woman. That's all I'm saying.
All right, guys. Great program. I'm watching the time. Next time. All right, guys. Be safe.
Again for your input. Appreciate it.
Why you laugh? You see
I'm
how
having
woman
my little jokes. You are having your conversation. I heard you and I listened to everything that you're saying.
You see how women?
I'm just liking my comments.
Women
and
just don't like.
Women
don't like to hear the truth in a particular form. Because as soon as you do, and I was having this conversation with a gentleman. Big up to you, Mr. Morris. Just today, when I was coming back from work, Mr. Morris and I was talking about it, and he said, as soon as you open your mouth to talk, you are considered feminine. As soon as you have a conversation with a woman and you're not in agreement with what she's saying, you're combative. And that is not how we should be viewed by our women, because it gets transposed into our young girls, and then our young girls start to peer pressure and bully our young men, because we can't do anything to y'all, but y'all could do plenty to us.
That is partly true. I will partly agree with Smitty tonight. Just partly, just an incy bit, just to frustrate his soul, or just a little.
Exactly, that's exactly what women do.
Of course,
Where's Roberto? Where's Roberto? Where are you?
Don't worry where he
Roberto
is.
Into
but
this.
guys, I do appreciate all the feedback that we would have gotten.
Yes, great feedback
tonight.
Sensible
again,
feedback too.
The topic, if you all missed it earlier on, is waiting still a thing, or saving yourself, is it still a thing, or is it becoming frustrating? So before we get ready to leave, I'll just leave you all with some, because this is love versus reality. So love says wait for exactly what it is you deserve. No matter what or how you feel or the peer pressure that you are getting, by all means, if you think you deserve better, wait for better. All right?
Totally agree.
But reality is frustration will sabotage your standards if you are not grounded. So when you say something, mean something, and stick by it. The way I stick with, I will frustrate Smitty. So I'm going to stick with that, and it will happen eventually. So thank you guys so much for logging in and being, part of the live. If I go on this live and I realize all you like it up, share it up, and subscribe, please do so now before you all leave, okay? And give it up for Smitty once again. His show is on Monday evenings. It is a man's perspective.
Yes, ma'am.
See what I mean? I listened. I hope he listened when I say I'll frustrate him. It's a man's perspective on a Monday. What time?
6 to 7 p.m.
6 to 7 p.m. You all can tune in and hear more on what a man's perspective is. And thank you guys. We'll see you all on Thursday. Happy International Men's Day. Tomorrow, please God, I believe, once again. Bye. Oh, Jack.
Good show.
My battery dead.